Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to show you what's called foundation training. And what this is meant to do is basically combat the modern lifestyle of us sitting down all day. You know, we're on our phones, we're sitting down in our chairs, we're sleeping, a third of the day. And what it does is it strengthens the whole posterior chain. So your whole backside, okay? So this is what we're going to do. It's going to take about 10 minutes to go through this flow, but what you'll do is once you get through the flow one time, you'll repeat 2 to 3 times depending on your experience level and your fatigue level. You want to go as long as you can while you're keeping good form. But with this, what you do is you can pretty much combat and come back from most types of back injuries. And this is a really good warm up for any other type of workout. So what you're going to do first is you're going to stand about hip width apart. I'm going to go this side so you can see the angles. So starting here, keep your knees slightly straight for this first part. Weight is in the heels, and you're going to shift your butt back. And you see how my knee is lined up directly over my ankle. The butt back, your upper body is going to come forward to balance that out. Keep your head and your chest up, because that's going to keep the curvature in your lower back. That's very important. All right, then when we get to a proper angle, you start to feel the pull in the hamstrings. I want you to just slightly bend the knees. But you see how my knee is still directly over my ankle. And then right here, once you get here, you feel that little pressure in the lower back, you're going to shoot your arms straight, like you're pulling your shoulders down, shooting your arms through the floor, and you're going to hold right here for 15 seconds. Weights in the heels. Five more seconds. Shoulder blades are pulled together. All right, then from here, what you're gonna do is keep this angle. Arms are gonna come up straight. You go up by the ears. Keep your head up, chest up, weight is in the heels. Make sure your knee is in line with your ankle. Holding here, 15 seconds, so we got 10 more seconds to go. Remember to breathe, keep the lower back arched. You should feel it in the lower back and the hamstrings. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to slightly squat down just a little bit, bend the knees, keep the head up, chest up, drop the butt down. Hands are going to come to the floor. Take 2 deep breaths right here just to kind of relax. And then we'll slowly come up, hands into the shins. And sometimes on that squat, your knees will bend forward, kind of come over your toes. So you use this opportunity to push your knees back, where your knee lines up with your ankle once again. Head up, chest up. Come up to the knees. Arms straight back again. 15 seconds right here. Remember to shooting the hands through the floor. Shoulders are engaged, pulling down and back. Shoulder blades are together. Got 5 seconds. All right, arms up by the ears for a final 20 seconds. Should be nice and shaky at this point. Hold firm, almost there. 10 seconds. Hands are engaged. Shooting toward the sky. And with strength, I want you to stand up. That's called the founder's pose. Next thing we're going to do is you're going to come down on your mat, onto your stomach. Feet are relaxed, about hip width apart. Hands are in line with the shoulders. And what your elbows are going to do, your elbows are going to hug into your ribs, and you're going to pull your elbows down as if you're trying to touch your butt. So it's the same concept as the founder's pose, and the shoulders are going to be pulling down. Shoulders are coming down, elbows tucked, and what you're going to do is you're just going to, without pressing with your hands, with lifting with your back, hands are up, lift up, and then back down. We're going to do that 20 times. The reason our elbows are tucking in and pulling down, because this is going to engage the middle back, not just the lower back. So we're getting a lot of strength gaining on most of the back right here. Hugged in, up, down, relax. Up, down, relax. 15 more reps. You go anywhere from 15 to 20 reps, depending on your fatigue level. Your feet are going to want to come up to counterbalance. Keep them on the ground. We're just going to use this to strengthen the back. There you go. 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. Kind of wiggle your hips out a little bit, loosen up the lower back. Now what I want you to do is bring your legs, tightly squeeze them together. I'm talking your inner thighs, your knees, your ankles, your heels. They're all pressing firmly against each other. Bend the knees where the feet come up about 6 inches off the ground. Then we're going to do the same thing with the upper body that we just did with the Supermans. They're Cobras. Elbows are coming in tight, pull down, and for 20 seconds we're just going to lift up with our upper body and squeeze our legs together as tightly as possible, okay? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, up, and squeeze. Remember to breathe. And keep the knees flat, the feet are up in the air. Really concentrate on squeezing your adductors, which are your inner thighs, together. All right, we got 10 seconds. There we go. Remember to breathe. 5 more seconds. And relax. All right, so from here's a midway stretch. We're going to push back, knees come wide, big toes come together. Push back into a child's pose, butt comes to heels. Arms stay stretched out in front of you, and we're going to push our middle of our back, trying to get it as flat as possible. Elbows are in line with the ears. Take a 30-second rest right here, just breathing and loosening up the lower back. Got 10 seconds. Maybe you lay your head on each side, stretch out the neck just a little bit. So from here, we're going to press up. We're going to come up onto the knees. Toes underneath like this. Butt is going to shift back. And upper body is going to shift forward. So this is the same thing that we did before with where we're standing up, the founder's pose, but this is the kneeling founder's pose, okay? So head up, chest up, keeps the curvature in the lower spine. If this is more comfortable, fine. If you want to come down on your toes, on the back of your feet, I do it like this. This seems to be a little easier. This is a little harder to keep your balance. Head up, chest up, arms are actively pulling down, shooting through the floor, shoulder blades squeezed together, and 15 seconds right here. Remember to breathe. Five more seconds. All right, from here, arms are coming up by the ears, holding right here, head up, chest up, same angle. Should really be feeling your hamstrings, lower back. Your glutes should be acting up a little bit more right here. We're gonna wake those guys up. You got 10 seconds, hold on tight. Three, 2, 1, and with strength, I want you to stand all the way up. Boom. All right, we're gonna come up to our feet right here. I'm gonna turn the mat, but I'm gonna show you first. We're gonna get into a lunge. But with this lunge, I want the back leg to be straight, heel pressed toward the ground. Your knee right here is just slightly behind the heel. We're not coming over toward the toe. We're screwed back just a little bit. or behind the heel. And then also, my hips are squared. So whichever leg is back, that tends to open up the hips like this. We're going to square them, so that means just bring that back leg, back hip forward just a little bit, so your butt's in a direct straight line. And then what we're going to do, once you find your balance, and leg is straight back, arms are coming up, and then we're going to lean to the side that the leg is straight forward on. But I'm going to turn my mat so that y'all can see the angle. And left foot here. Arms up overhead. My left foot is forward, so I'm going to lean my upper body to the left side. Remember, the hip is squared. You're going to hold right here for 20 seconds. Remember to breathe. Head up, chest up, find your balance. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds left. Hold steady. It's easy right here to find a focal point and stare at it. Remember to breathe. All right, and with strength, you're going to straighten back up. And we're going to switch legs here. Remember, the knee is lined up right behind the heel. Back leg is straight, heel pushing toward the ground. Hips are squared. Arms up overhead, lean to the right. Find your balance. Got 20 seconds right here. You're almost finished. Remember to breathe. Head and chest are up. Got 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and with strength, straighten right back up. Feels good. All right, that is a great warm-up. That also could be your total workout. So what you want to do is you want to do that once, up to 3 times, depending on your fatigue level. Strengthen the whole posterior chain. This is a flow developed by Dr. Goodman. He's an awesome chiropractor that I follow. It's called the Foundation Training, and hope you guys enjoy it.